How's everyone doing today? Good. Still waking up. My name is Amber Sayer. I went to Grant throughout my whole high school time, and I graduated in 2009. Also have a younger brother here. I'm going to have to embarrass him, Joseph. I work for the Louisiana National Guard, and I run the suicide prevention program for the state. How many of you have family members that are in the Army or military, or brother, sister, friend? Okay, all year long we teach suicide prevention classes and resiliency training, and one of the things I have to do is teach an assist class, and this teaches people how to be aware that someone might be at risk and how to keep them safe for now. This website has a lot of great information and a lot of resources, some that go straight to Mr. Lamar's phone in his pocket, so I hope you get a lot out of it, and I'm here to see if maybe we can learn how to partner together with the Guard and try to get some things going.
Right. Thank you, Amber. Amber number 2, or Amber left. If you noticed up here, you'll see Parents' Place. She's going to talk to you a little bit later on and give you all the specifics of that.
How are y'all this morning? I know a couple of you guys, Kendall, Colton. I think I saw Cameron and Kelsey in here. So since y'all know me, and I know most of y'all, it's not hard to be kind, guys. It's really not. It takes a whole lot more energy to be mean to somebody than it does to be nice to somebody. I mean, hello, how are you? I have a 10th grader. She's not here today. Her name is Emily Strange. Marissa was in here a while ago. They are sisters. They are 2 of the most different people you have ever seen in your life, right? Some of y'all know Marissa and some of y'all know Emily. They get along. They love each other. They're completely opposite. Just because you are different than somebody else sitting beside you does not mean that you cannot like or love or even get along with that person. Your differences are what make you unique. Use them to your advantage and get to know somebody else. It's not hard. I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute about what y'all's parents can do on there. If y'all need anything, y'all just let me know.
Thank you, Amber. You see up here Courtney's corner. Courtney's a student here, and I'm sure all of you know Courtney. Can introduce her and let her tell you just real quickly. She's going to talk to you a little bit more in detail here in a few minutes about her program.
Hi, you guys. I know, like, all of you know me because I'm a sophomore along with you guys. But I partnered with Mr. Lamar and everyone this year doing the anti-bullying program, and they helped me get started Courtney's Corner, which I'll go over here in a few minutes. But basically the reason I started the program when we were in 8th grade was because I was harshly bullied in elementary school, and it did continue through junior high, and then I just realized that I had enough of being bullied, and I was tired of being put on display basically for my flaws and my differences. So I went to the counselor over there, Miss Monica Chalette, and I told her I wanted to start a program, and then I went to Mr. Smith and Miss Seward, and we started the program. And I never thought that I'd be where I am today, grown in my confidence, as well as working with Mr. Lamar and these amazing people around me. So this program has really benefited me, and we're hoping that it's going to benefit you guys now with the website and traveling with the website and now the program to different parishes such as Rapides and different schools. Like Friday we're going to Marigolf. Correct. Going to Marigolf and going back to the junior high, coming here for the program again. It's going to be bigger, and hopefully it's going to be better, and we have more assets to help you guys with bullying. So I'm going to tell y'all more about Courtney's Corner here later.
Thank you, Courtney. Before I introduce our last speaker, did I miss anybody? Okay. Yeah, I got him, saving him. Central Louisiana Human Services District is an agency there in Pineville. We have the prevention director / public relations director, Mr. Chauncey Hardy, with us this morning. Without him, none of this would be possible. So I want to introduce you. He wants to talk to you just a few minutes, and then we're going to get into the site. move quickly, and then we'll let you get back to class. Everybody ready to get back to class? Man.
Good morning. Hold on. Are you ready to go to class or not? Let's start over. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you ready to go to class or not? Just wait. Do what? Do what? Good morning, everybody. Again, my name is Sean C. Hardy, and I'm the Director of Prevention Services and Public Relations for the Central Louisiana Human Services District. She's already been introduced. My coworker and colleague over here, Ms. Yolanda Jones, is the Public Relations Liaison for our office. The reason we're here and we're a part of KidsMatter2.org, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, 3 or 4 years or so ago, we recognized that there was a need for young people to be able to go to a place and find services that are available to you, and to also to be able to report something that needs to be reported, regardless to what it is. And Lamar's going to get into that again in a few minutes. The reality is that young people are hurting, and I recognize it. And I have a confession. Probably about 20 years ago, in the same job as when I first heard young people say that they're dealing with stress. How many of you are dealing with stress? Stress. Really? Is that all? Or are you just afraid to say? Or you really don't want to tell me? Or you don't feel like talking to me? How many of you are dealing with stress? Let me see your hands, for real. Stress. And you know what? When I first heard that, I said, you're crazy. You're high school students. You don't deal with stress. You know what? I was crazy. Young people deal with stress. I've been to high school. I've been in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades, by the way. And the reality is the stress that you guys deal with right now far surpasses anything that I could have imagined when I was your age, or your ages, should I say. But the thing about it is that we have a resource, KidsMatter2.org, and I say it a bunch because I want it to be imprinted in your brain, that when you put your head on your pillow tonight to go to bed, you will hear the fat boy saying KidsMatter2.org. It's a place where you can go as a resource. It's a place where you can go. Maybe you have a friend, or you know somebody, or maybe you yourself is in trouble. A place where you can go and say, you know what, this is what I'm going through. I need some help with it. And so I want to encourage you to go to the site. Just go to it. Just look at it. KidsMatter2.org. Just kind of scroll through. And you know what? If you think this is not real, type in some information and see what happens. Here is the thing. Well, first of all, Lamar is going to be notified about it, and then I will be notified as well. I said to the other group that in talking to a group of adults, when we talked about KidsMatter2.org, somebody in the crowd just anonymously went to the site to see if it was really up and running. And before I left the group, I said somebody reported something. And the gentleman there, the city councilman from Pineville, said he had actually gone to the site. It's real, it's up and running. You can go to it again. It's user-friendly, and it's a good resource where you can get information as well as get help. You have any questions for me? Was that really clear, or so confusing you don't know what to say? Or you just ready to go back to class, right? Is that what it is? I'm sorry. Except you're going to be here about 20 more minutes. Thank you, guys.
You know, like I told you before we got started, I know there's how kids are that you know, a lot of people don't take it serious, and that's your choice. But this is a very real problem that we want you to be aware of. You know, a lot of times there's these sites out there, and we've got some of those sites here that we're going to show you in just a second, are help sites, mental health sites, substance abuse sites, you know, a number of things that over here where it says prevention resources that you can go to. Here's what I find. You know, it's so confusing. You know, you need help. First of all, where do you go? What are you looking for? And a lot of times that's very confusing.
And you said something, I'm sorry, that caused me to think about something. You know, y'all, the whole idea about needing help, you know, please don't feel like you're weak because you need help. Sometimes there are situations in our lives that present themselves. We actually need help, okay? Very, very quickly, and then I'm getting out of here because I have to go to Winfield, but 3 years ago, my mom was sick and dying. It was tough, emotionally. 6 brothers and sisters. I was my mom's primary caregiver. And so there were situations that I dealt with, and honestly, I needed some medication to kind of take the edge off. If you guys, and surely, hopefully you've not been there, but having to burn the candles at both ends, so to speak. But you know what? You have school, you have homework, and you know what I found out? But don't tell the teachers I said this. Every teacher feel like his or her homework is more important than the others. True or false? Shh, don't say it in front of them. Yeah, you know, it's like, well, I have chemistry homework. I don't care. I'm your social studies teacher. Get it done, right? Is that kind of how it goes? Right, so you know, I mean, therein lies the stressors. You have homework in 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 different classes, and then you have extracurricular activities, and then you have, you know, soccer and PE and band and compute, all of those different things, right? Yeah, it's tough. And so here is the thing, you know, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to reach out for help. If it's a friend, if it's your parent, if it's another adult, if it's a school teacher, a counselor, please reach out for help, okay? It's far better than the alternative, I'm telling you, okay? Thanks.
And you know, the overall purpose of this is that we want to make this easy for you to reach out for this help. You see the resource links here going down. Any of these that you think you might be interested in, all you have to do is click on any of those and it takes you to their sites. You know, you might just be curious about something. There's just a wide variety. You see the smart driver here, WIN Community Health, that's in Colfax. Suicide prevention. Hopefully we're going to have Amber on board. That'll be our personal contact. But a lot of times sites, whether they're help sites or not, you know, you feel like that it's just somebody way off in another place. This is here local. We, as a whole, we own this site. These people you see in the room. You're not going to New York or California. You're dealing with local people. So remember that. There are a lot of good resources here. Like I said, all you have to do is to click on any of these and it will take you to a lot of good information. One of the things is up to the top, Ms. Polly?
All the way up.
All the way up? Scroll down just to the bullying section.
Okay.
You need to really pay attention to cyberbullying. This is the law. This is a felony. If you get charged with cyberbullying, the communication of a threat or anything using any kind of technology, cell phone, computer, that's a felony. Very, very serious. And it doesn't take much to qualify for that charge. But there again, that's just one area there. I would encourage you to go on and read, especially in this section here. As I said, there's a lot of good sites there. We have our sponsors starting here. Central Louisiana Human Services District, that's Mr. Hardy and his agency, the lead agency in this program. Rapides Parish District Attorney out in Alexandria. He is very, very active, not only in Rapides Parish, but surrounding parishes as well. Our sheriff, Stephen McCain, Sheriff McCain is active in this. Some of you may be going to the Wesley Center tomorrow. I don't know who, we got an activity planned out there. I'm not sure who's going. But he's involved in a lot of our programs. He's partnered with the school board, so he's very active in a lot of things that we do. The Chief of Police from Ball, I think Nate went to school here, I believe. No, maybe not. Very active in his community. He does KidsMatter2 Days, and you'll see if you go to the multimedia section, you'll see. But we go to schools. We go to Mary Goff School Friday to do a KidsMatter2 Day. We're not doing this. This is an orientation. But we go do fun stuff and activities that are related to these topics. And if you're interested in becoming a part of our team, then you need to let one of us know. These guys sitting back here behind me, wherever they went, they disappeared on me. Courtney, and we have a number of students that go with us, and they actually do a presentation. They help out with summer camp. They go and they have fun too, so it's a lot involved. Pro temp staffing, if you're looking for a job, that's a good place to go. Big supporter of ours. The Wesley Center is out at Woodworth, just off of I-49. If you go to the multimedia section, you're going to see camp videos and different things. Those are at the Wesley Center. Ropes course, big 1,000-foot zip line across the lake. You can see all of that on that site. And then we have our local newspaper, Grant's Pillar to Post, covers a lot of what we do. Okay, we go back up to the top here. What's going on? Latest news. If you go to that section, you're going to see some of your classmates there. This covers, you know, the town talk, KLB, if they're doing a story. This video that we're making here will be on this site once Tony gets it processing. So anything going on news-wise, whether it's here in Grant Parish or wherever, is going to go in the latest news. It's going to be posted on the home page. So you're going to be a celebrity for a little while if you make the video. Upcoming events, that's just a calendar event. Your event today was on that calendar. Everything we've got coming up between now and July is on there, and we add as we schedule things so you can look and see. Inspirational speakers, that's a number of people. Some of them you may know, some of them that you may not know. But what they do is they are basically following up with what we're telling you, you know, what you should and shouldn't do. I know that doesn't sound good, but they're trying to give you encouragement to do the right thing. Tobacco-free living, very, very good site. I'm sorry I jumped on you there. Tobacco-free living is a very good site. A lot of events, a lot of activities. I would encourage you to look at that. I skipped over them, I think, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Did I skip anybody else? Okay. All right, so we've covered the sponsors. Now I want to talk about how this works. It's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. But let's just say that you're one of those students, or you know somebody, it could be an adult. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not in an emergency situation, but I really would like to go, you know, for some help, to read up, see what's out there. We have option 2. It says prevention resources. If you click on that, that's going to take you to all those resources that I just talked to you about. It's too timely to go over it now, but that's where that takes you. And you can look and see. You may find something there that you want to seek out help for you or someone. It's very simple. Option 1 is when you want to report a concern. And I can't stress to you, there are no limitations on what you can report. Any issue of concern to you, whether it's some type of mental issue with someone, somebody's going to bring a weapon to school, anything that you are concerned about, you can go and report. You click on that, it takes you to this page here. You see this phone number? If you call it right now, my phone's going to ring. These calls come to me, Mr. Hardy, and a couple other folks that we're going to have in our network. It's confidential. The world is not going to know. The only way that your information could possibly be released would be by court order, or if it's something that by law we have to notify law enforcement. We have to. Other than that, we deal directly with you. A couple of blocks to fill in. You can see all this is optional. You get down here to where you're reporting. There's a drop-down menu that gives you a variety of things to choose from. If your concern is not in that category, then you have other down here. So it doesn't have to be here. Parish, we got to know where you're at. Got to know some basic stuff. City, school, and a description of what you're reporting. That could be as much as just a few words, a few sentences, paragraphs, or a big novel. Whatever you feel like you need to let us know, you can type it in here. Human verification, you just check this box, lets us know you're a real person. You send it, and it comes to us. And then from there, we determine how we're going to help you. Real easy. You can call, you can text, or you can use the email. There's an Android app that if you download it, this site will be on your phone. You don't have to go to a computer. It's right there with you if you ever need it for whatever purpose. Okay. Any questions? Nobody? Okay, I told you about, we got 2 things left, and then I want to show you a quick video, and then we'll be done. Courtney, where'd Courtney? Oh, there you are. Courtney's going to tell you real quickly a little bit more about Courtney's Corner.
So basically, Courtney's Corner is where I go on the website and I write basically advice and encouragements to kids who are being bullied. And I have my bio up there telling you a little bit about myself and what I went through, as well as I have like encouraging videos, and I have my latest article from Courtney's Corner that was last posted in Grant's Pillar to Post, and I'm also going to start writing for the Colfax Chronicle and the Town Talk. So I have 3 papers that I have to write for. But Courtney's Corner, basically, I'm just giving advice to you guys, to anyone out there who needs a little encouragement or inspiration on not to give up. Because that's something you shouldn't do. You should never give up on what you believe in, on what you stand for, and who you are. You should just not give up, because I know when I was bullied, that's what I wanted to do, and I wish I had someone who was there to tell me to not give up. So that's what Courtney's Corner is, and I guess next you want to go to Amber?
Yeah, where did she disappear to?
It's right here. She's over there.
Oh, okay. Okay, Parents' Place. Miss Amber's going to tell you about that real quickly.
Everybody's got a parent or guardian, right? Deputy Dice, are you a dad? How hard is it? We make decisions every day about your life, and we do our best, guys. We're winging it. We don't know all the answers. We don't have them all. I'm not even going to lie to you and tell you I do. We don't. Every day something new comes up, and every day we have to make a decision on what we think is best for you. Cut us some slack. Give us a little break. Every once in a while we need a little downtime too. It's not hard. Kendall, you ever messed up? Mom and Dad was good? They still love you? After everything, they still love you. See? We still love you. We mess up too. Everybody makes mistakes. Just cut us a little slack, give us a break, and we'll give y'all one. We don't have all the answers. Y'all don't have all the answers. Right? All right, this afternoon when you go home, if you talk to Mom and Dad about it, Parents' Place is a place they can go. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a counselor. I'm a parent. I'm a mom. I have questions. I have concerns. I have friends in this room that I've actually texted to ask, what would you do? We have to have a support group too. Right? So just let them know about the website. Let them know they can go on there. They can ask any question, comment, concern, anything they'd like to see happen, do with you guys. They can email me. All right? Y'all have a great day.
Okay, we're going to finish up with a video from a student, a former student here. Anybody know Jesse Stallings? Several of y'all? Okay. If you don't know Jesse was a student here a few years ago, very successful at LSU playing baseball. He will go on and play professional baseball, if he can stay healthy. So while she's pulling that up, real quickly, just to follow up what Ms. Amber said, you know, I'm a parent too. In times I've had to go back and apologize to my children because I got it wrong. And we don't get it right. I had a student in the last session that came up to me that I'm working with that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but my parents are not, you know, it's a two-way street. So if you ever need our help, always understand, we don't automatically take the adult side. Because I'm going to tell you something, there are a lot of parents out there that are not very good at it. Some don't want to do it, some don't know how to do it, but we don't always get it right. So don't be afraid to come and talk with one of us if you need it. You can email us through the site. Our contact information is on there. So we ready? Okay, we're going to watch this quick video and then we're going to wrap up.
I'm Jesse Stallings. I'm from Colfax, Louisiana. I went to Graham High School from 09 to 2013, and I now attend LSU.
Jesse, have you ever been bullied?
I've had my cases of being bullied, you know, back in elementary school. You know, bigger kids, they thought they owned the playground, I guess you'd say. And so, man, I've had my fair share with it. You just got to stick through it.
Have you ever bullied anyone else?
I have not bullied somebody to my best of knowledge. I mean, I've picked on guys just like messing around, but nothing, you know, harmful.
How serious is bullying to you?
Bullying is a serious issue. I mean, we have kids all over the place, you know, they lose sight of what's important in their life, and I mean, the bullies take away like their pride and like the things that make them happy. So like they lose, you know, that drive to want to be, you know, the happiness in their life. And I mean, so bullying is a big issue.
Do you think it's a sign of weakness to ask somebody for help?
It's not a sign of weakness to ask somebody for help. If you need help, you know, the best thing to do is go talk to your friend or, you know, a teacher, maybe a principal, like, and just tell them what's going on. I mean, they're always there to assist you.
What are some actions that can be taken to prevent bullying?
Some things that can be taken to action to prevent bullying, you know, just have a little program in your school, or, you know, if not that, you know, just talk to your friends and, I mean, have something going on, you know, always have somebody to talk to, whether it be your parents or, you know, just definitely with your friends, because, I mean, your friends you can tell anything to, and, like, they won't judge you, and they always have your back, so, I mean, always communicate with people.
Have you ever witnessed anyone else being bullied?
I've witnessed bullying in my life, yes. Back in high school, there have been some kids I've seen getting bullied, you know, like, and not because there's anything wrong with the kid, but just somebody thought they were better and like they pick on them. So, I mean, like, my best way to, you know, stop that is, you know, walk up to the kids and like, hey, you know, make friends with them and like just let them know that somebody does care about them.
Do you think online bullying is a serious issue?
Online bullying is a serious issue. You know, today, like, we get on the internet a lot more, so cyberbullying is a lot more popular thing now today than it was back in the, you know, recent years. So now, like, when you get online, you always have all these social medias where you talk to your friends and this and that. And, you know, cyberbullies, like, they're not brave enough to talk to you in person, so, like, they get on the internet and they'll get behind the computer screen and they'll say mean things towards you. I mean, it's a really bad thing.
What are some words of wisdom you would say to someone who is being bullied or bullying someone else?
Some things to say to somebody that's being bullied or bullying somebody else is like, hey, man, picture this person in your shoes. Like, if this was you, would you want to be bullied? Like, treat others the way you want to be treated. I mean, that's the best way to go about it. I mean, in the Bible it says, you know, treat others as you would like yourself to be treated. So, you know, that's the best way to go about it.
And do you have any words of encouragement for anybody else going through Grant High School?
If you're going to Grant High School, you know, the best thing to do is just stay in school, you know, get your education, work hard, you know, stick to it. I mean, like, it might not be easy all the time, and you might go and have some bad days, and everything's not always going to be great and peachy. But if you stick through it and you get your education in the future, it's really going to help you out.
Do you have any other advice maybe comes to mind when somebody's struggling with issues like bullying or depression?
Always talk to people. I mean, communication is a big thing. As you grow up, you learn, like, communicating with others, like, you tell them your problems, and they can help you out. And, I mean, there's people all over the state and all over Grant Parish that can help you out. And, I mean, if you just talk to somebody, like, that's the best thing to do. Growing up, my dad always told me, if you want to go to college and play baseball, he said the best thing for you to do is make good grades. He's like, you'll go to college sooner making good grades than you will on a baseball scholarship. So he said, if you work hard and, like, you work on your grades, he's like, that'll get you where you want to go, and then baseball will follow along. So when I got in high school, you know, the best thing I did, I was like, you know what, I'm going to really work hard, and I'm going to try to make the best grades I can do. And as I grew up, like through my sophomore and my senior year, I was a straight A student. I made the grades, and in doing so, I was able to get scholarships, like tops. I mean, it's available for anybody in Louisiana. So I mean, like anybody that's coming up, if they really want to get that education, and they say, well, I'm from Grant Parish, it's not really likely that I'm going to be able to make it to college. I'm not as smart as other people. It's not true. If you apply yourself and you really want something, then you can succeed. It doesn't matter where you're from or what you do or who you are. If you want something bad enough and you have the desire to go to college or do whatever with your life, just stick to it. No matter who tells you you can't do it, stay with it. And someday, if you keep working hard, you'll get to it. Hey Grant, hi, I'm Jesse Stallings. I just want to talk to you today about being respectful and working hard and trying to be successful where you are. I grew up in Grant High, and I loved every minute of it. I mean, there was days where it wasn't easy, and there was days where it was easy. And I mean, just growing up, everybody there was always there for me. Miss Morrison, she was there when I was there, and now she's your principal, and she's doing great things for you guys. Just whatever it is, always respect your teachers, always work hard. It doesn't matter where you're from or who you are, you can be successful. And if you have dreams, I want you to follow them. Anything is possible, and if you put your mind to it, I promise you, you can get to it. Just work hard and always remember to be respectful and, mind your teachers. They're there to help you, and just be respectful of them. Go Cougars!
Thank you for letting us be there. Congratulations, you seniors, and good luck to the juniors coming up.
Well, we want to thank them for coming out today, and they took time away from their work to come here today, so let's give them another round of applause. We want you to really take and use what Mr. Briggs told y'all today. This website is going to replace Choose to Care that was posted in all your classrooms. We're going to get new posters to go in your classrooms for this. So this is replacing Choose to Care. We're going to utilize this. If there's anything that you need to talk to someone about, you can talk to any faculty or staff, some mentors, and let us know what's going on, and we can try to help, or you can report it using this website.